And there we go, guys. I'm really sorry for these technical problems after Volvo actually interrupted the game for us and we had to remake everything. For some reason, OBS didn't track Dota 2 anymore, so I had to go for a complete restart. Anyway, Coucher, you've been in here all the time. Go through the draft really fast.
Yeah, Chilly-Willy going for early to mid game lineup for the time being, just pretty heavily, while Reincarnated, they do have lots of push, they have the peak of potential from the Storm Spirit, the AA Ice Blaster as well, and Crystal Maiden just providing Arcane Aura to everybody. So that's it in a nutshell pretty much. Chilly-Willy, I think they want something more solid to finish their lineup, just to make sure that maybe they can push properly or just take it to the late game.
Yep.
They can't seem to be making up their mind either what they really want to go for.
Yeah, I really just hope now everything works. I mean, there's 2 minutes delay, so I don't really see the result of what I did here, but at the moment it looks like OBS. Yeah, OBS is, I think, streaming.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, I will see in 2 minutes if it's streaming, but yeah, it should be up in 2 minutes on the stream. Anyway, like, Chilly-Willy taking quite their time for the last pick here, so not really sure what's going on there. But yeah, the stream is loading now, and
the OD picked by Chilly-Willy, so that gives them some form of late game, but still they don't have any like specific pushing heroes that could mow down towers even if they win the fights. So Reincarnated, they also have a lineup that can just rat Dota it out, and Chilly-Willy might not actually even get the pickoffs. And yep.
yeah, at the moment. Yep, I think everything's settled now. I can see the screen, everything on Dota, so yep, it should be fine now. Anyway, I'm gonna introduce pretty fast the dire team. We have Love on the OD, we have Ralphie on the Lich, Dante on the Nyx, and heading towards the offlane, Matori and Tokusan on Scent and the Dazzle.
And for the Radiant side, NC playing the Lycan Talento once again on the Crystal Maiden. Chachichu finally not playing the Ayo on the Ancient Apparition instead. CA playing the Nature's Prophet, and XKR heading towards the mid lane on the Storm Spirit.
Yep, pretty nice. Anyway, guys, if there's still any problem on the stream whatsoever, then just tell me. But at the moment, everything looks fine. Like the broadcast preview, everything says I'm broadcasting whatsoever. Don't ask me what Volvo changed, but like after we had to remake everything, the lobby twice, and I don't know, something really went wrong. I don't know if they changed the coding mini update, I don't know. Something really went horribly wrong, but everything's working now. OBS says we're transmitting. Yeah, and I can see myself now on the stream, so everything should be good.
Indeed. Well, yeah, you can't really help it. Stuff like that happens every now and then, and
yeah, I'm
just have to
anyway
live
kinda
with it.
not a great fan of Volvo anymore. Like the last 4 casting days we had to remake, I don't know, dozens of lobbies. We had network down for, I don't know, sometimes 2 hours or something, and I don't know, it's just not fun anymore. Simply as that. Anyway, the creep waves spawned, are about to hit, mid is already fighting, and Prisman is coming on the storm, and the first action is definitely gonna be Trilane versus Trilane here.
Yeah, probably mid lane. I mean, OD will just be a nuisance to the Storm Spirit, taking away his mana and getting most of the last hits probably. But there shouldn't really be any kills going on early. And the Trilane, actually, the Lich definitely wants to get the level 2 before to actually get the Frost Blast. Currently only has the Sacrifice. And in a Trilane versus Trilane situation, that ability is so good. You get extra XP for your own team while taking it away from the opposite side.
Yep, it's definitely. I really like the Lich. Like usually, I like to see him on a yeah, any support on any lane. But he has to go back for the next wave, yeah, so he actually gets this experience solo for himself, or even just in range for his teammates. But because you must not forget, like, if he does that in range of the others, they also get XP, so...
Yeah, you always want to move back to make sure that the enemy gets 0 XP. And actually what's weird is that they did not block out the camp. Or maybe if they did, it got warded, but there's no sentry, so... The pull actually happening as we speak. It was a double pull as well. They will now interject it and get some XP for it themselves. Still losing out a little bit there. At least the Lich is in level 2 now. So Frost Blast available, and I think they want to try at least to go for a kill rather soon.
Yep, that's looking good. What do you say about the top lane there? The Nyx solo against the Nature's Prophet. I mean, at the moment he's... Yeah, he was mana burning him all the time, but now Nature's Prophet is using the clarity, so...
Oh, bottom lane though, Lycan double edge with the Hoofstomp, one more right click, they get the first blood. Lich gets it, he will get cold feeted up actually, the Wolves blocking him in. They maybe want to go for the center as well, Dazzle coming back. And the center blocked in by the Wolves, but the Wolves actually open up a path for him. Yep, and now he eats his way through.
A 1-for-1 exchange, but still better for Chilly-Willy, simply for the fact that they get the first blood there, so this is definitely more gold coming out for them.
Yeah, but talking about the top lane, I mean, you can already see the Nature's Prophet having the advantage, and as the time goes on, I think he will have it more and more, having Blades of Attack as well as Orb of Venom. Even with the poor man's shield on the Nyx Assassin, he can't really stay on the lane for too long against the treant and right click spam from the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, definitely. So, yep, Nature's Prophet definitely coming on top of this lane. So, not really anything the Nyx can do here. He's getting just harassed out, but like what's coming in there, that is boots and a set of new regeneration and clarity, and Tango's coming out. So, yep, Nyx wants to try to stay on the lane, get the experience. I mean, right now he's level 4, so... The only problem is, since he's solo on the lane, they will definitely notice. As soon as the Nyx is missing, they know, ah, okay, we have to care for some Vendetta. In the meantime, I mean, Sent got some experience, but only level 3, simply because he's sharing all that XP now on a tri-lane, so he's doing decent, but yeah, the experience is a big problem. In the meantime, we see a rotation here in mid. They want to go on that OD.
There's the Electric Vortex, but I think OD can still outrun them. The Crystal Nova barely catches them all. Chilling Touch for some extra right click damage. They need one more 9 HP on the Outworld Devourer. Oh no.
Yep. That was really nicely seen by the OD. He didn't run towards the tower, which is always like your first reaction. He actually ran top, so the only thing he had to take was the auto hits by the storm. So, yeah, pretty nice play there by the OD. He's actually surviving, and that is a smoke down the train for Team Reincarnated there.
Yeah, definitely hoping to get something out of it, and as they didn't, the center just farming it up now. Lycan isn't really finding anything, only on 3 last hits compared to the 12 of the centaur. So 2 lanes at the moment are winning for Chilly-Willy. The mid lane as well as the bottom lane. Nyx Assassin of course can't go up against the Nature's Prophet too well. So still 2 out of 3, it's pretty decent.
Yep, I like how the Lich is looking for a target where he can finally get his blast off, but there's nothing in range. And when he hits level 4, he actually gets really a nuisance, because he has like endless mana. He can spam that Frost Blast, and this is really hurting the lane, especially if you look at the HP of, for example, someone like Crystal Maiden. She should really be careful. She's now heading towards the shop. This is probably brown boots coming. Yeah, wards and brown boots. So, but the Lich not finding anyone. They kinda abandoned that lane, Lycan transitioning into the jungle, now farming with the Ring of Basilos, the jungle, and in the meantime I guess the AA and the Crystal Maiden, they just hope they get some experience. There was a bit man fight here in the mid, OD versus Storm, but yeah, Storm had the invisibility rune, went invisible, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Now both almost full HP.
Yeah, it's really hard for the Storm Spirit to try to man fight while the OD just steals most of her intelligence. But he's been doing it pretty nicely. Of course he's far behind in the last hits, but oh, is there a slow on the Ancient Apparition? Yes there is, there's the Frost Blast. Poison Touch to follow, but the Centaur did not choose to go for it actually, and Dazzle now frostbitten up. They lose the Ancient Apparition nevertheless, but the Dazzle falls down as well, and they will get the Lich. Nature's Prophet coming in with the Face Boots, with the Orb of Venom, and Crystal Maiden. Oh, they might get more or no. Storm Spirit dropping really low. And a 1-for-1 in the latest exchange as Nyx Assassin came in with the Vendetta. Might go down in return, is slowed down by the Orb of Venom. The last right click from the Crystal Maiden. Ultra
the Crystal
kill.
Maiden on an ultra killer, guys. That's something you don't see every day. Like being really lucky there with the last hits. Kill secured for the Crystal Maiden. That's a 5-on-3 on the board at the moment. Crystal Maiden is just rocking the show at the moment.
Yeah, she's really happy. She's sitting on 1.2k gold now. Can just support the hell out of his team. And now, on top of this, Lycan gets his level 6 as well. And the Centaur just, I mean, sure, he killed off the Storm Spirit, but went down right after himself. The Nyx Assassin also going down there, and just wasn't really favorable for Chilly-Willy in the end.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, a few of us is asking right now if there will be more games today of the D2RO. This is, I think, the last game we broadcast. I think, isn't there one more game after this to determine like the bracket winner? But I don't know if this is on the same day. But this is definitely like already the semi-finals of Group C bracket. There will be just another bracket, another group stage actually being played, on the 19th and the 20th. And when this is over, then the main event of D2RO starts. But in the meantime, we see Nyx using Vendetta. Try
oh yeah, will there be a stun? There's the hit. There's the
oh, he actually hesitated. He wanted to go for the Vendetta damage, but yeah, the stun being just too late.
There's the Stampede actually. They're going on the AA. There's the Hoofstomp, Double H, even the Nature's Prophet ultimate flying around.
Yep, 3 points into Stampede. It just rips that AA apart with very low HP.
And yeah, I mean, they get the kill. It's pretty decent.
And
The
Storm
Stampede
is going for the OD, but yeah, he got a haste run, but there's nothing he can do. Like if he comes any closer to the OD, he will just turn around and imprison him, and then he's pretty much out. Not to mention of all the intelligence lost by the Storm.
Yeah, the OD is hitting for 110 damage with all the stolen intelligence at the moment. It's pretty nasty to go up against when you're only hitting for 56 yourself.
Oh yeah, like OD in mid it's always a nuisance, no matter against who you play. I think the only hero pretty much not caring too much is heroes like Lone Druid mid, but we haven't seen that in a long time. Because the OD was also like the last pick for them, and simply for that reason they just couldn't go for a Lone Druid. And yeah, you also need to have a Lone Druid player. So there's some nice D1ing now coming out in the mid as well, so this is another 50 gold going towards the OD. He's gonna be really happy about it. And is the Nature's Prophet there in trouble? Like the Dazzle is waiting here at the side. They can interrupt one TP at the moment just by the impale of the
Oh, the
Nyx.
bottom lane, there's some action. Crystal Maiden might go down. The Wolves doing a considerable amount of damage. The Double Edge comes out, but he will forfeit his life for that Crystal Maiden kill. Actually, it wasn't too bad of a kill. They ended the mega kill streak for the Crystal Maiden, so the Centaur got 629 gold for it.
Yeah, but he lost like half of it pretty much right away just because he died. So I don't know, it's still a 2-for-1 trade, not too optimal, but after all, at least on the bright side, it was this mega kill streak which was interrupted.
Yeah, but then again, of course, Nature's Prophet being a part of it, he's been doing a very excellent job actually, being part of 6 kills. Now the ultimate flies out on the top lane. There's the Electric Vortex on to the Nyx Assassin. He gets a double man impale actually, so might survive for a little while longer. As
Vendetta.
that impale was very nicely done. Just grabbing both the Storm as well as the Crystal Maiden there.
He also reflected with Carapace that AA ulti, he saw it incoming, so yeah. And I think someone rotated, the Lich actually rotated here, but he won't find anyone because Storm already went back to mid. But unfortunately for the Storm, he won't find much in mid because OD just stays mid. He says like, yeah, I got free farm. He also bottled now a double damage rune, so I think the next action is here on the bottom lane because at the moment Sent is alone, and instead of rushing a dagger, he actually rushed the Hood of Defiance. That's quite some farm for 11 minutes there, considering he started off in a tri-lane.
Yeah, he's very high on the last hits, and
Yep.
now though actually has to back off. That double edge, sure it does a lot of damage to everybody else, but still so early on it does a considerable amount to himself as well.
But that's
That's
why
where
he,
the Hood of Defiance
yeah,
comes in.
exactly. Like that's actually now with the Hood of Defiance and 9.9 HP region plus a Dazzle standing behind you, you can actually spam that double edge out, and Lycan has not too many means of getting that life back. I mean now, okay, he actually has a flats, so you can definitely regen that back. So, but if he spams on any of the supports, that actually gets significant, and I think they
Oh,
want
the
to go.
Centaur, yeah, never mind. Even if he did get sprouted up, he does have a Quelling Blade to get rid of it. But this Nature's Prophet is really quite rich, having Face Boots, Orb of Venom, Hand of Midas, as well as a Belt of Strength in his inventory, plus 1.4k in the bank.
Yep.
12 minutes in, that is huge.
Well, the question is what he does then mid game and late game, if we even see the late game. Does he go for red dodo, or is he actually participating in the fight? Because at the moment he's one of the best farmed heroes on the pitch, and simply for that reason he could actually go into fights and be pretty dangerous there. Or is he actually saying like, okay, no, I think they can 4-man this, or at least like be defensive, and I will get towers instead. That's something I'm looking forward. But I think he will answer that question pretty soon.
Yeah, it will probably be a Necrobook given the Belt of Strength in his inventory. So just going all out, and they go for the push already. The Lycan is on the top lane as well. Some TPs coming in by Chilly-Willy. Will it be enough though? I think they might need more assistance. The Ice Blast is flying as well. It does hit both of them. Oh, Nyx Assassin is dropping so low that he needs a few more right clicks. Uses the Vendetta to escape now. Dazzle is next on the line. Has the Shallow Grave actually. Ice Blast runs out, so can heal himself. Shallow Grave comes out together with the Stampede. The Wolves still giving chase, but they do die to the tower.
But the Shapeshift is running out, but yeah, unfortunately the OD is now not in mid anymore, because there he could actually do something. OD is actually invisible. So
oh, Storm Spirit goes in for the Lich. He gets the kill as well together with the Wolves. Very nicely picked off, and the OD just daydreaming there, really.
Yeah.
Oh, bottom lane Ice Blast on the Centaur, and that gets the kill.
Yeah, really nice. That was Sprout into the cold feed, and yeah, the ultimate on top of it. So very nicely done there. OD kinda ruined it for them, because they had a little opening there, either on the Lycan or on the Storm, but with Lich dying so fast, yeah, and no imprisonment coming, I don't know.
Oh, OD taking some right click damage from NC, but the TP is coming in. XK are out of mana as well. Now the mana burn on the Lycan. He doesn't have his ultimate, even if he wanted to. Will there be a Astral Imprisonment to keep him in range? Nope, they don't get it. Nature's Prophet ultimate bouncing around doing so much damage. Yep. It's already level 2 as well.
And Storm is coming in again.
And Nyx Assassin going down, the Ice Blast even flying in. Even with the Vendetta, he still drops thanks to the Ice Blast.
Very nice Ice Blast. And that's the second tower now going down. And Nature's Prophet saying, okay, mission accomplished here in mid, I'm going top.
Yeah, and the Lich ultimate bounces around actually. Now going into the creeps. But the Storm Spirit with the haste run going absolutely berserk. The Wolf still chasing Dazzle.
Get that Dazzle
gets the heal. No, the Stampede to keep the Dazzle alive. Oh no, he goes for a long range chip. Out of mana, but getting the kill is all that matters for him.
Yep, that's a nice double kill on the Storm. And as I said, in the meantime, we see a Necro 1 already coming out by the Furion. And the Furion, he doesn't care. He gave his ultimate to the fight, did actually significant damage, and now Necro units, an entire set of creeps, just getting that tower. They even interrupt the TP, so they don't want to go in here. AA ulti was backing him up, and he can just TP out or even push on. So, I don't know, Chilly-Willy in trouble. Definitely in trouble now. 2 towers, 3 towers down, and like also on the scoreboard. We finally see a dagger now coming out of the scent, so we have some initiation. So I'm not saying this game is over. Like if they get some nice pickoffs, we also haven't seen anything decent now from the OD. He needs that level 11 very fast, because the level 11 ultimate will definitely make a change if he hits a lot of people there, but I don't know. The only good thing I can see is that they're on the dire side, so for Lycan it's not that easy to sneak in for Roshan. That will definitely come at some point, and we see already D1 coming out. And another ward here giving nice vision. There's also invisibility rune spawning here on bottom. Maybe they can utilize that, but they go on.
They have a stun onto the Storm Spirit, very nicely timed Impale, and Centaur with the Hoofstone finishes it.
And that's also another killing spree going towards the Centaur. And maybe they can capitalize now, get the tower, but you already see Nature's Prophet TPing top. Ice Blast missing.
Almost killing Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, that was close.
Oh, this top lane tier 2 tower with the Howl, with the Necrobooks. Level 1 Necro by the Lycan, level 2 Necrobook by the Nature's Prophet. Just too much.
Yep, definitely. Like the split push working out at the moment, and this little army of creeps is following the OD and doing so much damage. And I think like Reincarnated, they got what they want to. Like, okay, they lost the Storm, but they're still 12 and 6, and they got another tier 2. Like every time Chilly-Willy will go anywhere to fight whatsoever, then yeah, they will just lose the tower. And that Nature's Prophet being so strong, we look at a level 3 Necro right now. This is pretty insane. Also AA being a really nuisance to this team. He's level 8 now. Unfortunately, he doesn't get too much level, because if that ultimate was level 2, that would be really dangerous. So far the AA ulti does quite a lot of work. Almost even got a kill there in mid. So yeah, and they even they smoked up. They look for something that defends this bottom tier 2.
Yes, as 2 supports, that's really weird to see. But then again, I mean, if they hit the Ice Blast, if there's a support coming against them, maybe like the Lich or the Dazzle, they could easily just burst him down. Start maybe with the Frostbite, Ice Blast to follow, and Chachicho actually rather close to the Aghanim Scepter already. Only 1k. Oh, they get the Impale on the Ancient Apparition. There's the Mana Burn Stampede coming out as well. Ice Blast missing everybody. They will get the Crystal Maiden Hoofstomp, double edge. Lich dropping really low and actually falling down as well to the Crystal Nova. Now the Freezing Field comes out. Shallow Grave on the Centaur Warrunner. 2 supports giving Chilly-Willy so much trouble.
Absolutely man mode. And in the meantime, exactly what I said.
Tower.
Like the 2 pushers are pushing. The tier 3 tower is down. OD can't do anything against those Necro Creeps. He drops on 300 HP right now. And that's the Rax as well.
Yeah, they're going for the double as well. Just, I mean, both Rax
and Centaur caught out in the mid. Storm supping in.
Yeah, he will get the kill. Like, actually getting stunned under the tower, goes down. Nature's Prophet TP's in. Nice, this defensive Astral Imprisonment, and the Nature's Prophet might go down as well now.
Yep, that was very greedy. But there's an AA ultimate flying. The question is, yeah, he goes to the side. That's very smart. Now he saw that the AA ulti actually hit. So, besides the Rax, not too much damage done, and they got 2 kills, but the pushing strategy or the split push actually works out for Reincarnated. Absolutely working out. You can't ask for more. They go for 2 supports who tried to bait something there on bottom, and instead they lose top. And the OD, did we even see that Sanity's clips yet?
Nope. I don't believe we have.
This is 19 minutes into a game, and mid OD, despite being a nuisance to the Storm's farm in early game laning phase, there has not been anything, and now a little fight for the invisibility rune starts here.
With the Frostbite is there, the Ice Blast is flying as well with the Crystal Nova. I think she will go down. The Shallow Grave is there. Now the Nyx Assassin misses with the stun, and Dazzle falls to the Ancient Apparition. Crystal Maiden might go down as well. A few more right clicks. Nice Spike Carapace goes actually down finally, but there's the Nature's Prophet Sprout onto the Lich. XKR is there. The ultimate bouncing pretty nicely, but in the end it won't matter too much as Nyx Assassin now on the run, slowed down by the Orb of Venom. Nature's Prophet, can he do a few more right clicks? No, it doesn't look like he'll be able to get the Sprout, so
he gets
a 3 for 1.
Yeah, 3 for Crystal Maiden, absolutely not worth it. And Team Reincarnated absolutely benefiting from this, capitalizing now on it. Like the Lycan will take care of that tier 2 tower. The OD just not in this game. He is on another page and maybe even in another game. So far he didn't show any presence. Like as I said, we haven't seen his ultimate so far, and yeah, I don't know where this leads. This will also be another tier 2 tower, and from there on they pretty much just can't even leave the base. I mean, they have 2 people who could pretty soon even go against backdoor protection. Level 14 Nature's Prophet, if he gets like level 16, 17, gets some right click as well, plus the Lycan, plus Howl, like his creeps plus, does even Lycan have another set of Necros? Yeah, we have 2 level 3 Necros, and like they can even go against backdoor protection if they want to.
Yeah, I think they actually could. I mean, the next objective for them is most likely Roshan, just get the Aegis so that the Lycan can... Oh, the silence on the center War Runner, Storm Spirit with the Orchid coming out. Impale doesn't hit any heroes either. Lycan uses his shapeshift. Centaur is quite tanky. The Ice Blast hits, but only hits the Dazzle actually. Stampede now as a defensive measure. They're on the run. Lich will take a fall. Ancient Apparition just farming up the jungle in the meantime. He doesn't even need to join the fight. And Nyx Assassin silenced up. Electric Vortex, nice defensive Astral Imprisonment. Will there finally be a Sanity's Eclipse? It does come out. They get the kill on the Storm Spirit, but it's just not enough. Nature's Prophet next on the line. He might drop down as well. Yes, OD actually finally dealing some damage with a level 3 Arcane Orb.
He's
now chasing the Crystal Maiden, the 4-staff on cooldown, and finally backs off.
Yeah, they're TPing out. So, not a bad trade, but creeps are already pushing into the tier 4 towers, and yeah, the tier 2 on bottom also took a fall. So, I don't know. An even trade, I guess, but it was a very squishy fight, and as I said, they have the disadvantage of, yeah, 1 Rax down. It's, I don't know how they want to get out of this, to be honest.
They are in a really sticky situation indeed, and just... I mean, of course now Dazzle has the mech, but it's nullified if the Ancient Apparition hits his ultimate, which now is an Aghanim's ultimate. And he's going for a Necro Book as well. He's gonna have level 1 quite soon.
This is crazy. Aghanim Scepter, 22 minutes on a support AA level 11. This is just sick. And now, guys, I also displayed you the net worth there. We have 14k on the Nature's Prophet, absolutely leading the charts. Like, his right click gets absolutely significant, but he doesn't even go for anything like Dezor or a Mjolnir's whatsoever. We have an ultimate for being picked up, so this is a extra.
Oh, Storm Spirit zips in, goes for the Lich. There's the Electric Vortex. Nice Astral Imprisonment once again, saving his life, but the Ice Blast coming in. Lich will go down to it, and Storm Spirit actually giving away his life to kill a Lich. Definitely not worth it. At least the Roche is being done at the moment, so I guess it's still a worthwhile trade.
It's a 1-for-1 with a Roche on top of it, so yeah, they definitely get on top of this.
Always stunned by the Nyx. The Stampede coming out as well. They're trying to be cheeky. Centaur stuns out. Jujitsu. Ancient Apparition will go down, I think. Double Edge not coming out yet. It's actually on cooldown, but he's out of mana now. And Dazzle, Astral Imprisonment on the last second. This Lycan and the Necrobooks are doing quite a lot of damage. Dazzle still alive though, and they just forgot that he's imprisoned. Will there be a TP by the Prophet? No. They all get away.
But yeah, OD killing the Necro Warrior, getting so much damage from it, and like Nyx and Dazzle being instantly just getting hit by those Necro units. So it's really sad to see how fast they are out of the fight. I mean, what Dazzle without mana is like nothing. Like, he got 1 heal off, I think, but he didn't have mana for ultimate, no mana for... Well, actually no, I think... No, he didn't cast even his ultimate, so, and yeah, he didn't even have mana over for a Shallow Grave. And it's the same for Nyx. He initiated there, he got 1 impale out, and that's it. That's absolutely it. And then the Necro Warriors hitting him, he was absolutely
Yeah, those Necrobooks definitely doing a ton of work there. And actually my question is, like, if Reincarnation, they just pop all their Necrobooks and just go for the TF3s, what can Chilly-Willy really do against it? Because
I don't know, especially with Howl. The Howl as such, like on all those units, like all the Necros up, the 2 Wolves up, and an entire set of Treants. But yeah, Lycan is now going bottom, he's solo pushing it, they want to get him. But the problem is, their base is open, the creeps are already heading tier 4. If they go for any fight outside the base, the Nature's Prophet can do significant damage to the tower. They're trapped in their own base at the moment, and I don't see how they want to get out of this unless they have like some huge farm advantage. And as you guys see already on the net worth, there is no advantage whatsoever. I'm gonna display the graphs right now as well. We have 7,500 XP lead for the Radiant team, and we had for almost 20k gold lead for Team Radiant. That is crazy. 20k in 26 minutes, and we have 4-man Ice Blast as well. Jesus, look at this. Furion doing damage there as well at the same time. That Nyx is almost dying to this blast. He might... No, he's not going down to this blast.
If it was level 3 Ice Blast, then maybe he would have actually died. That
this was level 3,
kept
he
the
would have
Ice
been
Blast.
dead. Yeah, for sure. Level 3 would have done the trick there.
This is so silly to watch. And now Storm Spirit just giving some extra momentum towards the top lane. And while every hero is on the top lane for Chilly-Willy, Lycan just coming in from the bot.
Nyx on the storm.
Yeah, they get the stun, they get the hoof stomp as well, and that's the kill. The Ice Blast actually missing everybody, and Lycan really go in now. Yeah, he pops the Necrobook. He wants to get as much damage as possible. The Glyph already coming out as well. But the tower, I mean, I think it will drop to 3/4 probably, or no, actually double edge, taking care of the creeps.
Yep.
He's just tanking up the damage.
OD found...
Oh, the sheep on Nature's
Prophet.
Prophet, the counter sheep though. With the level 3 Necrobook now, right clicks coming out. Cold Feet is there as well. Nice 4-step into the safety. Now impaled by the Nyx Assassin together with the hoof stomp. But the Lycan is just too tanky. He's turning it around now. Going on the Nyx Assassin. And Nature's Prophet gets the kill on the center. I think it was the Necrobooks or his ultimate maybe bouncing around. Doesn't matter, as Ice Blast does hit on the Lich. Will there be a few right clicks? Nice 4-step by the OD, getting the Ancient Apparition, but Nature's Prophet back in the fight. Just look at the damage though by the OD with the Sheepstick. He can't get in range for the right clicks, finally finishes
but
it up.
Reincarnated getting really greedy there, and now the center also finishing the Lycan, but the Aegis is popped, so they have to really rotate fast to get the Lycan. The ultimate is not up yet, so can't
I think they get
away.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the weave, arcane orbs flying out, and
This is a
OD.
team wipe. This is an absolute team wipe, but they lose a tier 4 for that. The creep's doing work, that's the funny part. By the way, interesting to see that the center, for example, he actually died to the Necro creeps just running against the return passive skill of him. Like, it's hilarious. They just need to pop like the Necros all on center, Necro units dying on the center, and he's taking the entire damage for it.
Yeah, it's... I mean... Reincarnation, they're definitely not doing bad. Just having that one Rax advantage is helping them so much that the one lane is constantly pushing in.
Yep.
Other than that though, I mean, they don't have the best fights at the moment.
Yep, but I mean, you have to also say that like many things went wrong this fight. They had an early pickup on the Storm. Storm had to buy back, and they also got a pick off on the Furion. Furion died, had to buy back, and died again. And the 2 Ice Blasts cast in that fight, both of them didn't hit anything or didn't lead to a kill whatsoever. So there was a lot of things going wrong for Reincarnation. That's why Chilly-Willy absolutely capitalized on it. They got like 7 kills in a row, just lost 2 heroes on the way. I don't know, like they saying at the moment, yes, if you guys make mistakes, we're still in the game. The question is now, can they do
Ice
something?
Blast flying mid, it doesn't hit everybody, actually gets the center, a center blinks in, but Storm Spirit just chain stun and killed Lycan now on the chase. They want to kill the Nyx Assassin who got hit by the Ice Blast. Yeah, he does go down, Lycan getting the right click. Now Lich is next on the target for the Lycan. He should get the kill as the Change Frost just bounces around. The Shallow Grave saving him for the time being as Dazzle sprouted up. Tries to TP, will there be enough damage? He actually gets the TP out as well.
The Sprout doing actually better work there for Team Dire. And the OD is now followed by a lot of creeps, and he will get out as well, so a 1-for-1. Definitely not bad.
Yeah, and the Necro's already used as well. They will time out rather soon, so the push can't really continue either. Ice Blast is flying. No, misses everybody, and Centaur goes in. He wants to get Lycan, he uses his Blade Mail, but Lycan pops the ultimate and just backs the hell off of there.
Yep, but Lich now trying to defend desperately against those creeps pushing in. That's the biggest problem they can. Like right now, I don't know. Reincarnated, they can go for a slow push, just sending all those units in. Like, the cliff is not even up yet for Chilly-Willy, so if they want to, they definitely can. And if they're really desperate, and that's what I fear the most, if Reincarnated is desperate and they keep losing team fights whatsoever, as they just did like the last time, or if they just trade badly or evenly even, I don't know, they can still just backdoor, because that top lane is pushing in And Chilly-Willy does not have anything to push that lane far out, so towers are getting consistently damaged and they're open to backdoor.
Oh, Dazzle got hit by the Ice Blast. He's just ticking down, has to run away from creeps, can't tank up the melee creeps even. And
yep, this is so sad to see, and this is still level 2 as far as I'm concerned. Yep.
yeah.
And the AA unfortunately not getting level. Like, he didn't have a level up for 6 or 7 minutes at the moment, so he needs to get that Ice Blast. I mean, he's doing a great job with it so far, but he needs to get that level 3, because at the moment, at the current state with his Aghanim Scepter, he would kill the Dazzle if the Dazzle gets a hit by the Ice Blast, level 3 with Aghanim Scepter. That's the sad truth. And I think Lish would be about the same. Yep, Lish would die as well. Some collateral damage, maybe Nature's Prophet ulti, the impact damage on the like ulti of AA, and that would be already the entire deal.
And yeah, you can see the split push now. Lycan, I think, yeah, Necrobook popped. They will get the tier 3 tower on the bottom lane now. It is going down. Lycan not even putting himself in trouble. There's the monster kill, but OD dropping down in return. The sheep stick from the Nature's Prophet just doing work there. Lich, that is the hero they also want. But they might go for the tier 4. OD fought back as well. Stampede going out. And Dazzle on the run. Falls to the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit though dropping really low. Nice double man hoof stomp. The Storm Spirit might go down. Zip says... Oh yeah, he will definitely go down. One more right click with the blink.
But for what
they
cost?
do get it.
Look at the Lycan just doing work.
BKB and just Rex. Actually the glyph coming out just as Lycan started to BKB. So the Rex still might fall. The Necro creep. Come on. Hero creep. Yeah.
Yeah. Hero creep doing work. So all that. After all, Chilly-Willy is trading better here. I don't know why actually the OD went for a solo show, and he's actually having a solo show here as well. He's trying to TP
out
with Cold Feet up, so Cold Feet actually interrupt that TP. He
He's
still has the
ice
Ice Blast.
blasted.
He's trying to bottle, but man, you got Ice Blast on you. Keep that bottle.
Oh, it was so close there, I think.
Yep.
Nature's Prophet buying back as well, but he TP'd slightly off.
Oh,
he has the
Nature's
Shadow Blade
Prophet.
and the Sheep Stick. Oh, this might be a kill. There's the right click, Sheep Stick coming out as well. Sprout just in case. Will there be a defensive? Oh, nice Shallow Grave actually. Counter Sheep. Impale will be there as well, and Nature's Prophet just gives
nice
away his
turnaround.
life.
Question is, no, AA is still out for 10 seconds, so he can't get... No, he won't get that Ice Blast out for OD. But OD is still like running curveballs all the way here. I don't know. Ah, he's trying to push out. But anyway, this still won't change the fact that they have 3 Necros up, they have the Ice Blast, they can push out the lanes, and the lanes being strengthened here. Look, another Ice Blast hitting 3. Oh my god. This hurts so much. Now we know why AA is just... I don't know. First ban material.
Yeah. That ultimate is just too much, especially if you have a healing strategy, then it hurts like even more. The Dazzle, I mean, I bet he feels so frustrated. He has the mech, he has the Shadow Wave, but neither of those abilities do anything for them just because of that Ice Blast.
No, absolutely nothing. And yeah, the creeps are pushing in. The last tier 4 tower is on 260 HP. The only thing untouched at the moment is the mid tower, and yeah, this is just a matter of time.
Ice Blast coming mid once again hits the Dazzle. The Dazzle can't really stay there for too long, and I think if they waited up... AA actually... No, finally leaves his base. He just got enough gold for the Necro level 3.
But this is just creating space, by the way. He scouts out with the wolves and they do Roshan in the meantime. But I think Chilly-Willy wants to interrupt this, even though, well, no, I don't think they can. Roshan already on 50%. The Lycan is pushing in, so if they go to contest the Roshan, the Lycan will finish off the base. And yeah, they just can't do anything. And the Lycan just kiting them around. Look.
Oh, nice BKB there coming out by the Lycan as well.
Yeah, so Lycan is officially out. Just
and Storm Spirit has the Aegis now. Can just jump in and not have to worry about his life. The Impale misses, the Sheep comes out on the Storm Spirit. Will there be enough right clicks? Sign it is Eclipse, it doesn't do much. The Storm Spirit goes down, but the Aegis was there. Now Freezing Field with the BKB. Forces the Shallow Grave up on the center Warren. He will still fall down. Nevertheless, they will get the Lich as well on top of that. Frostbitten up. He can't run anywhere, and GG gets called.
GG. I like Chilly-Willy's game plan, but it just didn't work out. Like, Reincarnated saw them with the Manly IO all the time, and I actually thought we see a similar strategy coming out, but instead we saw a very, very convincing pushing strategy, a very early top racks falling, and yeah, with that being said, also again an easy game for Reincarnated. They didn't do many mistakes. The couple mistakes they did, Chilly-Willy actually capitalized on that and got back on the board, also back a bit into the farm and everything, but just not enough. Creep wave pushing in, they don't have anything they can put against it, so that's pretty much it. Anyway, that was game number 2, guys, and that's also it for today, at least for Heflatv. I'm Heflatv, with me was Coucher. Tomorrow the bracket number D starts, and this is also the last bracket played for 2 days, I think. Yeah, the 19th and the 20th of the D2RO Spring Cup. Then see you tomorrow at 19 CET.